Was that a whale?
I want to hear it though. I'm excited.
And I'll save it for the leftovers.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with the leftovers. Then nothing like starting the morning off with leftovers from the night before, right?
Ooh,
I was in Wales playing some rugby, and they kick off the ball to you. You can only lateral backwards, behind you to the side, lateral. Duh. Anyway, so you start running. This guy comes up trying to tackle me. I level him. Break his leg in 3 places. As I'm running by him, I had to stop the game. Ambulance comes on the field. I was like, oh, good thing they have their taxed-in health insurance because they got morphine in him right away. He's on the field. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. He was.
Did you leave without a contract, dude? Come on, rugby's so big in Europe.
Oh, it was just pickup, dude. It wasn't.
It was a youth
You
pickup
broke a
game.
guy's leg in 3 places.
He was
Kid was 8 years
25.
old.
Oh. No, I was 19. The guy was in his upper 20s.
That's what I mean.
It was just a pickup game.
Should have tried out.
They don't believe
I
in
should've.
milk there.
I should have just stayed there. They don't believe it. They have sheep's milk. Tons of sheep in Wales. Fun fact.
Thanks.
Welcome into Just a Tip, a fantasy football podcast where we talk about drinking sheep's milk and breaking legs.
Nice.
That doesn't drag you in. Just wait. We got a tip-defying episode of the NFC matchups.
I can't do it.
Ryan, what's wrong?
Oh, what are these tip things? I don't know.
You don't like tip-defying episode? You can thank Regan for that. He set me up with those live ups and I crushed them. Appreciate
Yeah, you did,
it,
buddy. Good stuff.
Thank you. Good stuff with you. I like your style.
Like your moves.
Nice. Ryan, how you doing? We are facing each other this weekend, so how's it going? You got anybody hurt tonight during Thursday Night Football with the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cincinnati Bengals? Did anything happen tonight so far? It is 9:21
You're gonna
right
bring
now.
that up right now? You're knowing how raw this is to me? Yeah, DJ Chark just went down with what, Riggs? A broken ankle, first quarter, out for the game.
Fractured ankle, out indefinitely. And you were not liking our jokes, so I am gonna
Oh my God.
put salt in your wounds. There we go. Come on.
Rude. I called Kyle for some tips this week, so I'm pretty confident that as long as I play the guys he recommended, then I'll take it down, big fella.
There you go.
Smart man.
Good luck. I'm going against you though, so hopefully you don't have that much luck. But I have Joe Mixon going right now, and he has 1 point. One
more than DJ Chark.
Maybe. But anyway, if you are watching us on YouTube, we appreciate it. If you could subscribe and like the video. Leave us a comment. If you have any sit or start questions, we'll get back to you on that. Share our videos, share our tips with your friends and family. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Google, and Amazon as well. These are just our fantasy tips. I'm sorry, I have a margarita and it's a bit salty, so I need a water with this too. My bad.
This guy has margaritas, man. I'll tell you.
We're losing it, man.
Are you drinking tequila right now? After saying what you drank before the show? Oh man, I'm concerned for you, brother. I'm really.
That was last episode.
Tequila is the only upper alcohol, so keep it going.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See, somebody support me. Somebody's in my corner.
Yeah, Kyle. Great.
Did you write me in your will?
Great influence. Yeah, don't worry. I got you. You'll be my benefactor for my life insurance, too. There you go. Anyway, we did the AFC breakdown the last episode, so we're getting into NFC. We did spend a lot of time on the Goat Bowl with New England Bucks. That's towards the end of Sunday night game. Cannot wait for that, though. Regan, are you going to make it? You going to be okay? Do we need to have you on suicide watch after that game?
That's a little aggressive. But it's going to be close. It's definitely going to be close. Kind of freaking out. I'm looking excited. I kind of just want to get it over with so I don't have to hear about it anymore.
Oh, you're going to hear about it all for at least a month afterwards, man. You can follow our socials at Just a Tip FFP on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us on Facebook as well. You can check out our website, justatipffp.com. We really appreciate it. Go check that out. With that, though, I say we get into the matchups. We spent too long anyway. Don't think we should keep the people waiting. What do you guys say?
Get into it.
All right, man. We have Washington at Atlanta. Two crappy defenses, I think. So should be a lot of points, right, Regan?
Oh, yeah. Both teams have allowed 370 yards and 30 points per game to opposing teams. So that's good.
Man.
This will be fun to watch.
That is great. So sit both defenses. Is that what we're saying?
Oh, yeah. And then some. If you have either of them, especially Washington, because I grabbed Washington in a lot of drafts because they were good the end of last year and they had some favorable matchups, but you should not have them anymore. Please don't.
You're saying drop them. You're saying drop them all together.
Oh, yeah. Okay. They are horrible. We'll get into it.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, get into it right now. What do we got?
So we'll start off with Washington. Taylor Heinicke. I think he's pretty surprising to everyone. He's definitely considered a streaming option at this point, without a doubt. The past 2 weeks, since losing Meatloaf Mac, I apologize. Ryan Fitzpatrick, that is.
It's all right.
I
knew Heinicke was going to shine as soon as his moment came. So.
Oh yeah, you said that.
I did say that.
Oh, I missed that.
I have them in Dynasty. I don't know if you've been listening to the podcast, but I have them in Dynasty.
Oh my god!
He records. He doesn't listen.
Yeah. So
guess who else I have?
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard. Anyway,
for Taylor Heinicke.
No, I benched Tom Brady for Jalen Hurts, and I should have just stuck with Tom Brady. Don't
always
sit Tom Brady.
Never. Anyways, Taylor Heinicke is going against the 30th best pass defense. So
30th.
Definitely play him if you got him, if you need him. Not many other quarterbacks other than the main ones that I would play him over. Antonio Gibson does have an injury. We got into it in the last episode in the Hurt Locker, but he does. I believe it's a shin injury, so that's something to keep in mind. Watch for J.D. McKissick, grab him if he's there. And then for the pass catchers, you're definitely playing Terry McLaurin. He's Heinicke's number one receiver, so he's an automatic start. And then Logan Thomas has been shaky. That being said, it's Atlanta. The pass defense is horrible. He's probably your only tight end necessarily if you drafted him as early as you probably had to. So you're playing him. And I think that's probably a safe bet that you should be fine. And like I said, the defenses you're sitting. You guys got anything on Washington? Ryan, I'll start with you.
No, yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. You start all those guys. If you drafted Logan Thomas, I don't know what your other option is. And this is a good matchup for him, so maybe he comes back around this game. So, yeah, I had Washington's defense last week, -4 points. Still won by like 30 or 40 points, but It would have been nice to get positive points from them.
Brag. Yeah, Atlanta's offense isn't that good, so maybe this is the last time you can start them because next they got New Orleans, Kansas City, Green Bay, then at Denver, then their bye week, and then Tampa. So, yeah, maybe this one and then drop him if you really have no great option. But
drop him. See if you can trade him off a good game.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe people aren't paying attention. Taylor Heinicke, he was the number 8 quarterback last week. So I think he's a valuable streaming option. Say you are struggling with Ryan Tannehill. I would totally go with him. I don't know. I don't think there's really much more to talk about those guys, right?
Nah. Let me jump to Atlanta.
Yeah, please.
All right, so I think he might be a sleeper. I don't know how high everyone else is, but I have not been high. But Matt Ryan.
You haven't been high? I doubt it.
On Matt Ryan.
Oh, okay.
So Washington's led the most fantasy points to opposing QBs in the first 3 weeks. The most. That's not good. Mike
But
Davis.
Matt Ryan's the number 20. He's the 25th QB this season, dude.
Ouch.
So what is this? The immovable object meets unstoppable force right now in this game. What's gonna break first?
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, this
Or
is
more like
is
the
a-
movable object stoppable
object.
force.
Yes, that's what I was like.
That's more like it. Yeah, this is game they're gonna have their passing attack going. I hope so. I'd play him in DFS, but I'm not streaming Matt Ryan.
I would agree.
Good call.
Um,
That's a good
yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm good
So-
for one a week.
For the run game, Mike Davis, Cordell Patterson. I think it's safe to say that these guys you can both start. Cordell Patterson a little bit. I definitely play Mike Davis over Cordell Patterson, but he is becoming a big part of this team. Washington's defense is 7th against the run, but they are 31st versus the pass attack. I think that's what Mac was getting into. So I definitely think they will have their catches they have every single week. And going off them being the 31st pass attack defense, Ridley and Pitts should, and we hope, have a good game. This could be their breakout game finally this year. Pitts did not very well last week. Last week being his worst week of the season. So you just got to be, bear with him. I think rookies always start slow. I've heard of Pitts getting dropped. I've heard of people trying to shop him. I would go grab him. If somebody's trying to trade him, go grab him. You probably get him for something low, especially before the game this week. So get him, stash him. I think they just got to make some chemistry. Their line's rough. Matt Ryan doesn't have much time. They just need to get on the same page and figure out what works for them. It's only been 3 games, so I wouldn't give up hope on him. Matt,
Yeah.
Agreed?
They got Washington and then the Jets and then a bye week.
Oh,
So if you are going to trade for him, I think he will have a good game this week. Last week sucked. He only had 5.5 points, but you spent a 4th and 5th round pick on him. You're going to have to start him. I would be patient with him. I am myself. I'm not looking to trade him unless somebody gives me a really good deal. But that has yet to happen because nobody likes to trade with me for some reason. Why is that, Ryan? Because I'm too good.
You're too shady. It's
I'm
much
too shady.
yes.
I
I'm
don't know.
willing
I'll go
to
with that.
negotiate, man. People don't want to talk. All right. that's
No,
fine.
you're good. You're a good trader, dude. I think it's a matter of people think it's early, and people
It
want
is.
to hold on players because they don't want to panic. Sometimes they should panic and trade players, and sometimes they shouldn't. And I think it's hard to differentiate at this point.
You both
All right.
just sent me fair trades, and I had to not do either of them because it just made me nervous. I think they were both
Come on,
fair
dude.
trades, though.
You want to hold? That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. This is going to be that week that people are going to be like, all right, I've given it a month. I'm done with this guy. I'm moving on.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, though, Calvin Ridley here, he's number 25 on the year. We rank this in PPR format. So he's number 34 in standard. That's gross. A lot of people spent a 2nd round pick on this guy. What are you doing? Are you looking to trade him? Are you holding out? What's happening?
That's tough because I literally got
Yeah.
mad the fact that I did not get him in any leagues. And
Ah.
wow, it really benefited. If somebody's trying to trade him, though, I'm down to go grab him. Like I said with Pitts, if they both kind of get on the same page as Matt Ryan, they're only going to help each other. I think Calvin Ridley's problem is he's getting all the hard coverages, and Matt Ryan has no time in the first place, so it's really bogging him down.
Yeah,
I don't
their
know.
offensive line is not good.
Yeah, it's
But
bad.
Get right games against Washington and the Jets, then head into the bye, and then you got Miami coming out of it. So watch out.
I would wait at least through this game before dangling Calvin Ridley out, because I think he's probably going to have a decent game this game, and that would be a good time to start putting him on the trade block and seeing what you can get for him. Especially if you're like 1-3, 0-4, and you just need a shakeup.
I was trying to trade Calvin Ridley for Stephon Diggs with some other pieces involved as well, just to see maybe that owner wants to wait it out with Calvin Ridley and not Stephon Diggs. Just gauging it out. Feel like go ahead and shoot out those trades. You never know what's going to happen.
Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't, but you know what does hurt?
This next
The
game.
Chicago Justin Fields being hurt. He's hurt after that game. We got Detroit at Chicago. Are they going to have a better game plan for Justin Fields? Is he starting? What is happening? What do we say? Andy Dalton? Is that what they said? He's going to start?
Matt Nagy came out today and said Andy Dalton's going to be the starter on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah. Justin Fields, ice up.
Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket.
My bad.
Hopefully, Justin Fields, you could get a better game plan from your coaches so you're not screwed by them. That was totally a poor coaching. No adjustments. We won't get into last week, though. This week, Detroit, you're starting Hawkinson. What, he had 2 targets, 2 receptions last week. I don't get that after getting a dozen plus targets each time.
9 the week, week 2, 11 the week 1.
Yeah. All right. So less than a dozen. Excuse me. Me and math does not cooperate.
Well, he had a lot more targets. So.
All right. All right. I was saying target. I'm sorry. So yeah, you starting him. Are you looking to trade him, Regan? I think you have him in one league.
No way.
You have. Come on. You have Kelsey and him. Right? It's not
in most
fair.
leagues. And Higbee and a couple that you already tried snagging. I got Darren Waller and 2 other ones. So I did not want to deal with tight end woes this year. And I'm feeling pretty good about that position.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it's a waste that you have Kelsey starting and then him on your bench. So.
Oh, Higbee? Oh, I'll just start him too. I'm probably going to have to.
You might with all your receivers going down. So it wouldn't be a bad play. This guy, though, number 3 running back on the year.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get Swifty. You gotta get Swifty in here.
DeAndre Swift, man, he is always on the injury report. So don't worry about it. Wait until it's serious. We're good. You can start him. You can start Jamal Williams as well. He's their Kareem Hunt. But Campbell did say that they are going to get DeAndre Swift more work. So, yeah, keep going with him. So, but that's about it. That's all you're really starting. Sitting Jared Goff, like he started out hot, but yeah, I'm not trusting him. Goff is turning back into his usual self. So, yeah, you guys got anything more on that, or we should move on, huh?
Where's Amon-Ra been?
Amon-Ra, he's there. He's getting a handful
He's
of
in
targets.
Detroit. Yeah,
There.
right.
He lives there.
He does. Yeah, he's on the team. Rise to the facility.
I mean, he is on the roster. They don't use him enough. They should. His snap percentages are around 60%, so that's not fair. But yeah, he only had 1 reception off of 1 target last week, so their fault. He would be a good guy to feed the ball to. So, anybody else on Detroit? Are we good?
No, we can move on.
Okay. Chicago. Allen Robinson's been very disappointing, Regan. But Julio Jones looks like he's not going to play, so I have to play Allen Robinson in my flex.
Maybe Dolphins are QB.
I almost played DJ Shark, but thank God I didn't, I guess. So, yeah, Allen Robinson, bounce back game against Detroit. What are you thinking here?
Oh, yeah. I think it has to happen. And Robinson in 3 games, he's had 20 targets, only 10 catches, and 8 of them have been uncatchable, which makes sense. It's Jared. it's been a bounce back between Andy Dalton and Fields. And they're just getting rushed ridiculously. They have no time. Their O-line, whatever it is. It's just depressing. I think everybody's put so much not capital, but just everybody had so much praise for Allen Robinson going into the season. He's never been less than a wide receiver 12 in the past so many years, and he is very low right now. I didn't even look it up.
I can look that up right now for you. But yeah, he is number 66 on the year.
Oh my gosh. I knew it was low.
He is
That's
not
PPR?
That's PPR. 70 in standard. So yeah,
people are
is not helping you out at all.
So just in comparison, last year, through the first 3 games, he had 31 targets, only 18 catches, and 13 of them were uncatchable. So this, it's somewhat similar, not as many targets. And I think that's probably has to do with the change in quarterback last week. So I'm not too worried yet, and I'm not selling. I think you're not going to get what you want for Allen Robinson, so I think you have to hold him.
Yeah. Last year he was ranked 9 and then 7 the year before. And then before that, 2018 he was 40th, but then the year before he was 188 because he got hurt. So yeah, he should be up in the top 12, so I would be patient with him. But I'm not. I don't want to start him. I got to see what other options I have. I need to see it before I can throw him in my lineup. What do you think, Ryan? You want to touch on Robinson or David Montgomery?
Yeah, I mean David Montgomery's a must start, obviously. Allen Robinson. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel bad for the guy. Like, I feel like he's just totally regretting signing that franchise tag. Should have just held out, requested a trade, see what they could have got for him. But yeah, I think Montgomery, you got to play Robinson in certain situations and feel okay with it. So just put him in there. Hopefully he does something. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he signed the franchise tag because the cap will be going up next year, so I think he's betting on himself, and hopefully he gets some production.
Darnell Mooney?
Coming his way. Darnell Mooney,
I dropped him.
Struggling with injuries. Yeah, I was saying drop him because they need to get their offense going, and I think he can pick him up later if you need to. Like, not forcing the drop. I think they're going to try getting Allen Robinson going, so not much targets to go around. If you're using David Montgomery and Allen Robinson, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, sitting the quarterbacks after last week, you can't trust any of that. Tight ends, Cole Kmet, Jimmy Graham. Nah, I'm all set with that. Next matchup: Carolina Panthers at the Dallas Cowboys.
Finally, a good game.
Yeah, my boy Sam Darnold. I need to pick him up over Ryan Tannehill. I think I got to start him that.
I did it.
You son of a bitch.
Just kidding. Gotcha.
I know it's a different league.
Oh,
Anyway. I have Hurts in the leagues that I'm with you. So
yeah, that hurts.
Way too many. I have way too many Hurts, and if the rumors are true on Deshaun Watson being traded to the Eagles, I am screwed.
Let's go to Miami. Tua's already out. Miami it is.
Yeah, Miami has more draft capital to trade with them, but yeah, I really don't know. The Eagles are crazy, and they'll mortgage their entire future for him. So we'll see. Anyway, we're talking about Carolina Panthers. What are your thoughts on Sam Darnold here, Ryan?
Play him for sure. I mean, he's already been playing well. He's playing a very poor defense, as we've touched on. They did do well against Hurts last week, but like as you said, Mac, he did still land in the top 10. So you got to play Sam Darnold this week for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's the number 15th overall. So I'm saying you could do worse options, but
Dallas's defense sucks.
Yeah, they're all right. They're creating turnovers and stuff, but yeah, they will let up a lot of points. But you will do that when you face Tom Brady. Anyway,
let me clarify. Like, if you have Tom Brady, don't play Sam Darnold. If you have Patrick
Right.
Mahomes, don't play Sam Darnold. If you have Lamar Jackson, don't play Sam Darnold. If you have Kirk Cousins, maybe consider playing a Sam Darnold because he might be
You
on
can-
even field.
yeah, we'll
Or
get
Joe
to,
Burrow. That's probably a better example. Play Sam
Yeah.
Darnold over Joe Burrow.
Okay, good to know. With Christian McCaffrey out, hopefully you got Chuba Hubbard. I got him in one where I had Christian McCaffrey go down, and I bid $22 fab dollars on him,
And you got him?
and I got him. Yeah, I don't
Wow.
know if anybody else bid. I
Wow.
forgot to check, but yeah, I was like, I'm not willing to go more. I had DeAndre Swift and Gaskin and Jamal Williams, so I'm like, I can survive until Christian McCaffrey comes back. So I wasn't gonna mortgage my entire fab dollars there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're saying that he's getting the workload, so hopefully they're not lying there. Robbie Anderson here. We're sitting him, wait until he comes out, but they're gonna have to pass the ball, and
know.
against Dallas, I'm tempted to start him.
I think I did start him in one league.
Are you starting him? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know. Who are you gonna start over him, Regan?
Everyone?
Everyone? You're not starting him at all.
Robbie Anderson? No, I definitely think his coach came out and said that they definitely need to get him involved. They obviously signed him to that extension. Pointless for him to be on the team, spending all that money and him not being even a part of the team, where he's at right now. So
Very true. The rookie Terrace Marshall, his targets have been going up, his target share. So maybe that's cutting into it. But they traded away their tight end, Dan Arnold, to Jacksonville. So maybe it helps out Robbie. I'm not sure. In my flex, do I put Myles Gaskin or do I put Robbie Anderson?
oof.
Oh,
That's a
God.
tough one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm dealing with. Corey Davis or Robbie Anderson?
I got Corey Davis.
I would probably go Corey Davis as well.
Yep, that's what I'm.
I think
that's
similar
what-
upside, and I think Anderson's floor is lower than Davis.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And then, how the hell is Jacksonville winning 14-0 at halftime right now?
That was a Trevor
Good news
Lawrence
for Tyler
rushing
Boyd.
touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence rushing touchdown, is that what you said?
Mhm.
Look at him go. About time. All right. Nothing else on Carolina?
Nah,
Good.
moving on.
Oh, DJ Moore. Starring
Yes.
him, obviously.
Easily.
Yeah. Sorry, when we miss the obvious ones, just assume that they're obvious. Dallas, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. The tight ends I wanted to touch on, but Regan, you want to get into your notes here on Dallas? Go right ahead.
Right, yeah, so we're obviously going to play Dak, CeeDee Lamb, who I think is going to be huge in this game. Carolina, their defense has been pretty good, especially on paper. Very good versus. I'm sorry, they're very good, but I think CeeDee Lamb will be, in PPR wise, will be a good play this week. With Amari Cooper having fractured ribs, I think he is going to kind of sit on the back burner. He's only had 3 catches the past 2 weeks for, I think it was 25 and 23 yards. So CeeDee Lamb is definitely the guy that will be moving this ball against this so-called good defense. I say so-called because I just don't believe it totally yet, but it's definitely a possibility. But would you guys agree CeeDee Lamb, his targets, they need to go up? I think last week he only had like 2 catches. He only got me like 5 points on my team, or 8 points. It was something gross.
Yeah.
He's like 66 for 2. I think that's what it was.
One big catch. I'll look it up, but I think Amari Cooper. I think he'll be all right, even with his ribs.
Yeah, it's
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Anyway,
And this is a team who has played. You're spot on, Reeks. They play the Texans, the Saints, and the Jets. So we don't really know what this defense is made of. This is going to be a real test game. So I do still think the Cowboys are going to be able to drive the ball on this Panthers defense, and CeeDee Lamb's going to be heavily involved in that.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb was 3 for 3 for 66 yards. So
I was off by one catch.
Yeah, that's it. Wasn't much, but they were running the ball and they were game script gashing the Eagles up and down the field with the run game, so they didn't need to throw. I think they might have to against Carolina, so we'll see.
I like it. I'm just saying, CeeDee Lamb, PPR machine this week. I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last
Zeke.
one, obviously, is Zeke.
Zeke must start. Yeah. Tony Pollard, if he plays, I know he was out for personal reasons. I picked him up. Is he worth starting? He's kind of splitting carries, getting some catches too. So, what are your thoughts on him, Ryan? Is he worth a flex play? I mean, for you, you're desperate for running backs, so I'll trade.
Yeah, I would definitely play him. It depends on the situation. So if you're really hurting like me and you've been hit by the injury bug, he's a good plug-in for running back 2, and I'd feel okay with that. I think he's gonna rack up enough points to be a decent running back 2 option.
We'll see. His snap percentage went from 24 to 34 to 38, so it's trending up. He's got 13 attempts and 11 attempts on the ground. So yeah, I believe you can flex him if you think they're going to be scoring a lot of points. Always what you think the game script's going to be, and use that play. Anything else on this matchup?
No, moving on.
Alrighty, Cleveland Browns at the Minnesota Vikings. Obvious starts: Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, OBJ. He's back, man. I think you can play him. Not excited. I don't have him. I really had no faith in him, so hopefully he does well. But yeah, you could start him. Good flex play. It's like that or Corey Davis or Robbie Anderson is kind of what your options. It's like all in that pool. So sitting, Baker Mayfield, team's doing well, but I don't know. Joe Burrow did pretty well against the Vikings. Would you stream Baker Mayfield over Sam Darnold?
No,
I wouldn't either. Enough about Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he's not worth starting right now. Anything else? Oh, I want to mention Austin Hooper. We mentioned that last week that he's a good streaming option. He got in the end zone. I would start Austin Hooper, but that's about it for Cleveland. Are you starting their defense against the number 6 quarterback on the year with Kirk Cousins? Yeah.
Too many weapons.
No. All right.
I would say no. Yeah.
Yeah, try to stream somebody else. Don't drop them though, but try to stream somebody else. Minnesota Vikings. Hopefully Dalvin Cook's back. But yeah, if you had Alexander Madison as your handcuff, he did really well for you last week, or you stole him from the Dalvin Cook manager. So good for you. Regan, are you going to start Dalvin Cook, even though he's limited in practice all week, and he might be a game time decision, but say they're like, yep, he'll play? You too nervous about it?
Yes,
Dalvin Cook,
am.
You got to start him, right?
This has happened, I think, the past 2 years, where he's been out 1 week, comes back, and I've seen him have, I don't even remember, but I'm pretty sure he came back and it wasn't a very good game. I'm very nervous about this, but as Ryan said, injuries are kind of hitting right now. You're probably in the tight spot where you have to play him. I'm on the other hand, I have Madison in 2 leagues, and I need running backs. I think I might play Madison as a flex, thinking Cook doesn't get all the work coming in. Supposedly this was a high ankle sprain, but in that normally keeps you out 3 weeks or so, and he's already practicing partially the past 2 days, which is a great sign. So that leaves me to believe that he probably will be a go if he's already doing that. But the Cleveland's defense is it's quite stout. So I don't know how he's really going to handle them. It's Dalvin Cook. If he's pretty good, he's going to be all right. But this whole situation makes me nervous, and I think I just talked myself out of playing Madison. So
I'm glad you worked that out. Yeah, I mean, but like you said, if he's not feeling it, and they decide to go with Madison in the second half or something like that, yeah. I'd probably play it safe and not do that. But if you're like Ryan, desperate for a running back,
Right.
go right ahead.
Which I think a lot of people are.
yes,
And they might be.
This is one you're gonna. Sorry, Mac. This is just one that we're gonna have to watch up to the game. Well, what time is this one at? It's at 1 o'clock, so you'll know.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
And have plenty of opportunities to change them.
Yeah, Ryan. Maybe we should do like an Instagram live or something. Go over all the injury updates for the Sunday.
You guys will be on there for 5 hours.
Probably.
TikTok, Mac.
Oh, TikTok, yeah. I gotta do TikTok. Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, both starting them, combined for 6 touchdowns, 41 catches, and over 430 yards. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, might want to start them. Hopefully Adam Thielen doesn't get in the end zone, so I win that bet against Regan. I'm not making double-digit touchdowns.
It's already got 4.
Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Tyler Conklin, are we chasing his points? Number 1 tight end last week. Are we playing Tyler Conklin here, Ryan?
If you have to, I wouldn't against Cleveland, but there might be better options. I'm actually streaming tight ends, a tight end in one of my leagues pretty consistently. And this week I picked up Evan Ingram. I think he's a little bit of a safer play. Coming into a game where he's going to have little competition for receptions with Sterling Shepard out and Darius Slayton out. Like that's a guy who's probably going to be heavily targeted. And I don't really trust tight ends against the Browns defense.
We'll get to the Giants in the next matchup.
I know.
But spoiler alert, I do not like Ingram. Zach Ertz or Tyler Conklin?
Neither.
Probably Zach Ertz.
Neither.
Probably Zach Ertz.
Just a heads up, Conklin
Zach
was
Ertz,
on the injury report, so
everybody's on the
Thank you,
freaking
Kyle.
Limited.
report,
he didn't practice yesterday, limited today. So
Son of a bitch. Come on, Conklin.
Jesus.
he gets,
Mac's really riding high on Conklin over here.
he hurt
gets
his
number
glute
1
in his
and then-
elbow. That's so random.
His glute.
His glute in his elbow.
Did he elbow himself in the glute?
Did he fell on his butt and his elbow at the same time? Not sure.
Must have, yeah.
Those showers are slippery.
Is that what it is?
Probably
All
what
right.
happened.
It probably is. Who was it? Oh, Marcus Smart for the Celtics fell in the shower or something like that, or I think he said he did, then he actually punched a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of punching, totally sidetracking. Baseball player. I don't know, Ryan, if you heard this story. He punched something and it broke his hand.
Yeah.
Do you know who
That happens
was?
at least once a year, I think. I forget the name, but
He was
it with the
drinking.
Cardinals or something? Yeah,
He
what
was
was
on
it? Right?
I think he's on the Brewers, wasn't
Oh, that's right. The Milwaukee. Yeah, they were.
he? Yeah. He was
Milwaukee,
celebrating,
man.
clinching, right? And then he got too drunk and punched the wall.
Oh, my God. What an
those
idiot.
microbrews, man, they'll get you.
Got you good.
happens.
IPAs, 10, 11%.
I hope he had fun. So we're sitting Kirk Cousins here. Why is he in the sit column here?
See, I put him in the sit column because I wanted to talk to you guys about him. So he's been amazing. He has 900 yards, 8 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
Mhm.
I'm just a little nervous versus Cleveland's defense. I know like Kansas City came back versus them, but they looked really good that first half. Are you guys, you have Kirk Cousins, you might be streaming him. Are you going to be playing Jalen Hurts over him? Trying to think of somebody else that might be good. Tannehill.
Jalen Hurts, I will because of the running upside right now. I'm starting him, but Kirk Cousins is number 6 on the year. If you got him, you're playing him.
All right, yeah.
I think anyway.
Yeah. My only concept was you've probably been streaming him anyways, and then it's only been 3 weeks, but he is 6, so you probably just started putting them in there. But
Yeah,
I hate
Yeah.
when.
I don't know. I guess it's something you said, Regan.
Yeah, Ryan hates me.
All right, we can get into the next matchup here. Giants at New Orleans, 1:00. So I'm not sure if the game's in Jacksonville or if they're back at the Superdome in New
Oh,
Orleans. The latest report I saw, that was on the 12th, the mayor was saying that they're going to be back for week 4. I don't know. I was trying to do a little bit more research, but for Florida this weekend, keep the rain in mind. There might be some rain this weekend, so just keep that in mind for your starts. Giants, Saquon Barkley. That's about it for me. Daniel Jones, he had 30-plus points each week leading up to last week, and then, of course, I called it. I said that he would let me down, and he did. Started him in one league, but benched him in the other. Regan, I don't think you were on that episode, but
No.
I was going 50-50.
Ballsy.
Like, all right, I was like, I'll be right on one of them, hopefully. So, looking to stream Sam Darnold over him. He's going against New Orleans. Their defense is pretty good. So, I'd rather not play him. Would you start Tannehill over Daniel Jones?
Yes. The problem is both of them kind of lost their wide receivers possibly this week. So,
all right, that's what I'm saying. So they both are in receiver trouble. Heavy Derrick Henry game, heavy Saquon Barkley game, but Barkley will be passes out of the backfield, so hopefully that'll help Daniel Jones. But yeah, I'm just not into it. We're in the Giants New Orleans breakdown here.
Yeah, I think I would grab somebody else, maybe streaming wise this week.
How about this guy, Baker Mayfield, against the Vikings?
Yeah,
stream him over.
I would play him over Daniel Jones.
Oh, okay.
That's if Daniel Jones, both his wide receivers are out. That's tough.
Ryan, how about you? Heinicke over.
Did you guys talk about the Gold Bowl yet?
I hate you so much.
What about the Dolphins Colts?
That was last episode, Ryan.
Oh shit. Okay. What are we talking about?
Little technical difficulties. Ryan backed out for a second. We have Giants at New Orleans. We talked about the weather. I'm not sure if it's in Jacksonville or at the Superdome. We're saying benching Daniel Jones or release him. Tannehill over Daniel Jones, yes or no?
Yes.
Baker Mayfield?
Yes.
Taylor Heinicke?
Yes. Jacoby Brissett?
No. Hell to the no. All right, your boy. You want to talk about him. State your case for Evan Ingram right now.
Yeah, I think I did. He's just going to get a lot of volume, and with Slayton and Shepard likely going to be out, maybe Galladay actually shows up this week. I don't know, but I think Evan Ingram is the consistent play here. Who already has a rapport with Daniel Jones, and we'll probably see 10 or 11 targets. So I'm all in on Evan Ingram for this week only.
Interesting.
I got you.
I totally forgot about Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay, yeah, hopefully he has a good game. We'll see.
Would you play him over Brandon Ayuk? That's a tough
Kenny
question.
Galladay?
Yeah. It's a tough one.
No, we'll get into that matchup, but no, I would not. They're playing Seattle.
Is Matt just here to figure out his lineup? Is that what's happening?
I've been doing that pretty bad.
Well, I just put it out there because other people are probably having these questions. So
they are. Hopefully,
yeah, Kyle's in trouble if that's
leave us a comment.
Kyle doesn't have to ask any questions because they're all Raiders players on his team.
That is not actual. Just 2 or 3.
So
keeps going
with Evan Ingram. Ryan, check your phone. Evan Ingram. You guys are probably hearing all the experts. They're saying to grab Evan Ingram. Ryan's saying it to play him because there's no wide receivers and stuff. I don't like it. The Saints have shut down the tight end so far this season. I just think I'm all set. I think I would rather play play Dalton Schultz for Dallas. I would rather play Zach Ertz, pick him up, or Gesicki, or Conklin. I think I would until I could see something from Evan Ingram. He hasn't shown us anything in the past couple years, so I think I'm all set with that. But I don't know. Let's make a bet, Ryan. Who does better, Evan Ingram or Tyler Conklin?
Oh my, Evan Ingram, definitely.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, all right. I'll go with Conklin. We'll bet you a homemade margarita. All right. New Orleans Saints, you're starting Alvin Kamara. That's about it, Regan.
Alvin Kamara? Yeah, that's it for me.
Desperation flex, Marcus Callaway.
Are you guys playing their
BS
defense?
lucky. I would.
Not that I have them, but I'm curious. I was like, ooh, Giants.
Yeah, I would. Giants are not that good.
Mm-hmm.
They've gotten is fool's gold with Daniel Jones there. So, and was it foosball? Yeah, sits rest of the team. I don't care if Winston has a good game. This one though, side note, keep an eye on the Michael Thomas manager. He will be coming back soon. So if that manager is on a losing streak and they're desperate, trade for him, throw him back on your IR, and then hopefully he comes back, and I think it's worth the bet. You might get him at a reasonable trade cost, but he did tweet out today that just this, think long term. Then another tweet, he said, spin back. What the hell is he talking about? Is he like trying to get out of the Saints? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to trade him to somebody else. So hopefully it's not the Patriots. That would be terrible. Actually, I'd still.
Actually, with Mac Jones, totally different offense now.
Yeah, maybe. As long as I get their O-line together. Anything else on this matchup? Or we're good.
Nope.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Kansas City at Philadelphia. Ryan, who are you starting on Kansas City?
I think I would start a guy named Patrick Mahomes, maybe Travis Kelce, maybe Tyreek Hill. Although, maybe we can have that discussion as to why you shouldn't start Tyreek Hill. It's a little cold. No, don't do it. And then CEH, I would start them. Start them all.
He's more like Tyreek Valley, right? Right?
He's looking like it, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm not setting up my drops for this stuff because these jokes are not planned out. They're just coming to me. Yeah. See, I don't know. I gotta start him, I guess. I don't really want to. But Philadelphia got torn up in the running game last week, so hopefully they feed him the ball and they don't just pass it all over him. So we'll see. Are you guys flexing McCole Hardman? He's just doing okay, just barely 10 points, double digits. I'm not liking it.
Not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, not worth it.
Is his upside right now like 10 points and his floor is 0? It's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. That's really what it is. It's not like he's going to have a boom game, I don't think. So, not yet anyway. Okay, can't hear you, Regan. Philadelphia. Yeah, you're sitting the rest on Kansas City. Philadelphia, Eagles. Jalen Hurts starting him. The rushing game, hopefully he can get. He saved my ass last week, so I was going in, lose it to Connolly. Shout out to Connolly there. In 2 different leagues, facing him, I had Jalen Hurts, and then I was like, all right, drop Mike Gesicki, and I pick up Zach Ertz because I'm like, all right, I'm going to stack the points with Hurts. This is desperation. I just want to beat him. Luckily, he threw the ball to Ertz to get the touchdown because Connolly had Goddard. I'm like, that's going to really screw me over. So I got lucky there. Miles Sanders, Kansas City, they've been good, okay against the run. They're not horrible. But Miles Sanders they should have been running the ball more against Dallas. He had 2 carries, averaged 14 yards per carry. Ridiculous, terrible coaching move. Keep running the ball with him. So I'm sorry for you guys, you managers out there that have him. Coach is not smart. They should have kept running the ball. I don't know what is, probably just panicked when they started getting down, I guess. So hopefully they learn from that. But I'm fully confident in starting Miles Sanders. How about you, Regan? You are still muted. Son of a bitch. Right.
Sirianni's got some high expectations, dude. If he 14 yards a carry isn't doing it for him, but yeah, you know what? I think Jalen Hurts is a good start this week. I'd play him. We just mentioned a bunch of names: Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones. I would play him over Tannehill this week as well for sure. So Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, and then Devontae Smith's been really disappointing. I'm probably going to try to stay away from him as much as I can, just until I see a decent performance. So I'm just going to stick with Hurts and Sanders for now.
Yeah, I think last game it was just a bad game script. He only had 6 targets. Yeah, they got to up that more. But he's out there, 98% of the snaps last game. But yeah, the past 2 games has been pretty bad. It's against Kansas City though, so they're gonna have to score. So hopefully the targets get up to double digits there for him. We'll see. So I'm wondering, should I start Devontae Smith or Corey Davis or Robbie Anderson? I'm thinking Devontae Smith here.
Devontae Smith, yeah.
Yeah, and the flex.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. Yep. How about you, Regan? What's your opinion there?
I'm playing Devonta Smith. He has been Jalen Hurts' number 1 go-to guy that has not panned out whatsoever. They've had a lot of deep passes that Hurts is just missing him on these passes. The problem is his line is letting the defensive line through. So yes, it'll just launch him up on a whim. But once they get on the same page and Jalen Hurts figures it out a little bit more, I think Jalen Hurts is going to have some big games that could really help everyone out.
That's good. Kansas City's allowed 329 yards and 4 touchdowns to the top 2 wide receivers from the Ravens and the Chargers. Yeah, Chargers, bit inflated. They had that last-second touchdown for no good reason, but like I've been saying, they got to pass against Kansas City. So I think I'm going to take that upside with Devontae Smith there. Hopefully get on the same page. All right, let's move along a bit quicker here. Next matchup, Arizona Cardinals at Los Angeles Rams. Sorry, we had technical difficulties, guys. We were trying to fix some things. Starting Kyler Murray, bad game last week. Regan, DeAndre Hopkins, you're saying his ribs. You're kind of worried. Are you benching him? You were talking about benching Kyler Murray because you didn't think he'd have a good game. You had that call right. He didn't have the best game in the 20s as the quarterback on the week. I think 23rd, I think. DeAndre Hopkins, are we worried? What's happening? He's just getting old.
Yeah, we are very worried. I'm pretty sure him and AJ Green have the same amount of receptions this year. That's absurd.
Yeah. AJ Green's been looking all right. He's been getting the yards. So yeah, you can start AJ Green. Chase Edmonds, you can start him. Are we flexing Christian Kirk or Rondale Moore? Kirk had 24 points, 9.5, and then 17 points in the last 3 weeks. So I would play him. He's only 59% rostered, so good chance that you can grab him if you need to. Moore, Rondale Moore, that is, the rookie wide receiver. I'm going to bench him. I'm going to wait. I need to see. I don't want to get too hasty with that. I did last week, and I started him with Kyler Murray, and that kind of bit me. Sitting, James Conner. I know he had a big week last week. Regan, you called that. And we gave you props on our recap episode. But it's against the Rams. I'm not looking to start James Conner. No. I don't think so. Anything else you guys want to say about Arizona?
Maybe just Chase Edmonds. I'm kind of going to kick him down a few steps, notches this week too as well. Just going up against this stout line. So said stout 3 times today. I'm gonna stop saying that.
I was gonna say, you switching over to those style of beers right now because it's getting into the fall.
Still smug.
You're not going pumpkin spice beers, are you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, no. Oh, no respect.
I don't drink any of the IPAs. I drink like a couple shipyards a year, and that's it.
Mix it with a nice dry cider. That's a nice mix.
Oof.
There you go.
I can't get into ciders yet. This is for the leftovers. We'll talk about this after. Rams, my boy.
I know. Ryan, Rams here. Or I'm sorry. Regan, you go ahead with the Rams. What the hell just happened to all the colors there?
You changed them all to your words. But anyways, Matthew Stafford, I am getting this guy's jersey. I need it. Yeah, you got Campbell over there. I'm going Stafford. Stafford's the man. He looks amazing in McVay's offense. He's gotten better every single week. And this week he's playing against Arizona. I know Arizona had a good defensive showing. I think it was last week, but I think they're going to get exposed this week. Rams, you're playing Cup easily. Darrell Henderson, he looks like he's going to be coming back. I would definitely play him. He was looking great. Tyler Higbee, you're playing. Robert Woods, I'm probably going to wait on. I had so much faith in him in the beginning of the season. I definitely was higher on Cup, but I definitely wasn't low on Woods. So I think eventually something will come up for him. But it's tough to start him right now. And then the sits, I definitely agree with your take, Mag. Sony Michel, especially if Henderson plays, cannot play Sony.
Yeah, I mean, if Henderson is out, I would play Sony. He got 20 attempts last week, but it was against the Bucs, so you could go ahead and start him. Ryan, any thoughts on Robert Woods here?
Oh, Robert, I think he's going to have a good game eventually. I just don't know when. I think where you drafted him, you still have to play him and see how he does this week. And then, like you've been talking about, Mac, reanalyze after week 4 and see where you're at. I'd play him.
I would trade for Robert Woods right now. I think this is going to be his breakout game. The Vikings had 419 yards on Arizona. They passed for 244 with 3 passing touchdowns. Cooper Kupp can't keep this up.
No.
Poet, and I didn't even know it.
And you ruined it.
I did. Totally killed it. I think Woods' breakout game, I would start him. I would try trading for him if you can. Next game, Seattle Seahawks at San Francisco. Starting Russell Wilson. He's the number 10 quarterback on the year. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, both dealing with some injuries. Hit for Lockett, ankle for Metcalf. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
The wide receivers there. Chris Carson, number 15 on the season. Told you. Solid RB2 that you can get in a later round and get a nice running back 1 and then nice wide receiver 1 and then get Chris Carson. Now, Everett out. Starting Will Disley, streaming option, tight end. Conklin or Disley. Now we've done too many comparisons with that. Will Disley, if you're desperate, streaming option. I'm not too excited for it. But yeah, sitting everybody else. Regan, San Francisco, who we starting, who we sitting?
San Francisco, George Kittle had a good game last week. You can play him. Deebo Samuels, he still hasn't showed you that he's fallen off too much. Brandon Ayuk is going to be the question for San Fran. I am playing him. He had, I think, 10 PPR points last week. I believe he got a touchdown. I think. I could be making that up. But that being said, I think they're starting to get back to him. I think they're trying to get him into the offense, and I think we can start him. You agree, Mac?
Yeah, he was 4 receptions, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah. So I hope he can start him more than that. I hope he gets more than that. But yeah, I'm going to start him. Seattle's a bad defense, so I'm going to start
Horrible.
both receivers. No problem. Question here, though, Ryan. The running backs. You spent $80 in fab on Elijah Mitchell. I told you not to do it. I saw people spending $100 on it, so it's not terrible what you did. I guess you could have done worse. In a non-contact jersey, I'm nervous to start him. Trey Sermon, he might get another crack at it this week. But yeah, you're desperate, Ryan. So you're starting Elijah Mitchell, hoping that he takes over the reins, right?
He's my RB1 this week, baby. So yeah, he better play, otherwise AJ Dillon rolls into that spot.
Oh God.
Well, AJ Dillon's dealing with injuries too.
Oh, right, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna take out running backs.
Everybody's hurt. Yeah, just
play my receivers and quarterback and tight end. I'm good.
Everything's a flex slot. We won't do any by position. Sitting Jimmy G. He's a number 24 quarterback on the year. Shouldn't even be rostered. I shouldn't have even mentioned that. I'm sorry. Pittsburgh Steelers at Green Bay Packers here. Ryan, who can we start on Pittsburgh?
Najee Harris and Deontay Johnson.
Oh, and Deontay Johnson.
And maybe Juju Smith-Schuster. And then
Jeez.
That's it.
So
I know. That was a lot of guys. That was a lot of
a lot of question marks here. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger looks terrible. So his receivers, I hope they can pick up the slack, but they're not going to win you weeks.
Deontay Johnson has been very consistent, somewhere between 14 and 20 points in each of the games that he played. Obviously, he didn't play this last week. So I think he's a safe bet. Juju's a little bit more risky. And Najee, 19 targets last week. I don't know.
Oh, that was awesome. 14 catches.
It was good. I don't think he's going to be able to keep that up or that's sustainable. So, yeah, I have to start Juju. But like I was saying, I'm not excited about it. He's not going to win me the weeks. Higgins is out. I'm not sure if I want to start Robbie Anderson. So Juju's the guy. Pat Freiermuth, I was saying he got in the end zone last week, so keep an eye on him if you are streaming tight ends with the injuries that happened to the wide receivers here with the Steelers. He might be worth a pickup, so we'll see. Green Bay, pretty obvious here. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what. I am a little nervous to start Najee Harris against this surprisingly stout Green Bay defense.
Use my lines. See, I typed it once in the docket, and then I use it 18 times.
Love it.
All right. Who's the other team? Green Bay Packers?
Green Bay Packers. Yes, Ryan. Thank you. Last matchup here. Hang in there. We're almost through it. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams starting. Aaron Jones starting. Easy starts. Robert Tonyan here. Ryan, touchdown or bust. You don't want to start him. What are you thinking? I know, Regan, you don't want to start him, right?
No.
You
would agree, Ryan?
It depends on who you have. It really does. Right. I think if Tonyan, well, he's got a good chance to get into the top 10 this week. He also has a good chance to be tight end 3. So I would play him if you have to play him and feel like okay.
He has 6 catches.
He's going to score a touchdown. I know.
Kyle Pitts or Robert Tonyan?
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Easy.
Definitely.
I'm just kidding.
You're sounding stupid.
Tyler Conklin or
oh God.
Tonyan? I'm starting Tonyan.
Yeah.
Well, I want to bring this up. The only tight end to do damage was Waller, just under 12 points. So yeah, of course Waller's going to do. He's going to do all right. But I mean, would you rather stream another tight end like Gesicki? Dawson Knox, we didn't really mention him with Buffalo at all in our last breakdown, but are we chasing those points with Knox? Check him out. He might be a valuable tight end to stream as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Robert Tonyan. Last year was his year, and that's it. And we'll see.
Happens a lot with Green Bay.
Yeah, it does. It does. But yeah, that's all the matchups there. Appreciate you guys making it through with us. Sorry about all the technical difficulties there. We will get into our leftovers next, but just if you could, Follow and subscribe to our channels here on Apple, Spotify, Google, and Amazon Podcasts, and on YouTube. Follow our socials, Just a Tip FFP, and check out our website, justatipffp.com. Much appreciated. Leftovers, I will let you guys go first. I will not go first. I will wait. Ryan, your leftovers, something about Outer Banks.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Reeks. I just wanted to touch base on the last episode there. Pretty exciting stuff.
spoiler alert, everybody.
I know. If you're gonna watch it, don't stop listening at this point. But a bunch of teenagers on a deserted island seems like it's gonna go well.
Hey, I'm pretty excited, not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure people stopped listening once I mentioned in general. So you can go ahead and spoil away.
This show is the worst at killing off people. The worst. Everybody who's dead comes back. They're alive. It's like the opposite of Game of Thrones. I know, it's so annoying. I'm like, kill them off, kill them all.
Kill them all. Jeez. That was the ending. I did like the ending though, where they left off with the island and stuff. That's gonna be cool. See, it was weird because Stacy was watching it, and I was literally just jumping on there, watching a couple episodes, and so I missed a lot of like the beginning. But I watched like the last couple.
It's a terrible show.
I honestly don't have time to watch anything else, and if my wife watches something, I'm fine with just jumping in. As long as it's not Grey's Anatomy. She's watched that thing like 18 times.
Oh my god!
You know how many episodes there are?
Watching that,
Yeah.
They never stop. And terrible writing. That show is garbage.
You know what's funny? We're a fantasy
we just
football
lost
podcast, and we talk more about the Outer Banks than we do fantasy football kickers. Ryan.
That is not true. That is not true. We talk so much. I just mentioned Jacob Sly or whatever his name was.
Getting cut.
They get cut, like
Sly,
making you happy that they don't have a
Adam
kicker anymore.
Terry.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'm telling you, we need to do our bonus episode on kickers. Who's trending up?
That's going to be Ryan's first
Kickers.
TikTok.
Yeah, there you go. Ryan's first TikTok.
Might be a tie game, boys.
It
is a tie
Hopefully Joe Mixon. You spoiled it for him. He's delayed. Joe Mixon?
Mixon.
Yes.
It took Burrow's touchdown away.
Suck it,
When
Ryan. Oh, thank God.
Mixon, dude, killing it.
Yeah, killing Ryan. That's what I'm doing. I got Kamara next coming up on Sunday against them.
You have Kamara and Mixon?
Yeah.
Who's your starting wide receiver? Robbie Anderson?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Damn it.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Dan Hearns. Yeah, I'm 3-0, baby. 3-0.
In one
in 3 leagues. 3 leagues I'm 3-0. The rest of them I'm 1-2. So not good. I'm not in 2-1 in any. So that's a bit of troublesome. Anyway, you got a leftover, Regan, or is that just the football game? Not like anybody's listening.
You know
right
what? I got a king-size bed delivered today, and I'm pretty excited, boys.
now. I just bought a new king-size bed.
Did
That's
you?
pretty cool. Yeah.
You know, I'm very excited,
Look at
and
us
it actually.
adulting.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is this?
Oh,
I
I'm
don't even
so
know about your
pumped.
king-size beds.
Well, the new house actually has room for it, so I'm pumped.
I was gonna say you got a bigger
You guys
master bedroom,
bed
right?
flexing
So
right now?
we are bed
Yeah,
flexing.
yeah, they are.
We're the kings. We got the king size beds, man.
Chicks dig them.
King Kong ain't got
Oh, that's
on me.
that's awesome.
It's the only thing I have a king in it. Yeah, Ryan, I want to talk to you. Red Sox suck, huh? We talked them up, and they're like, yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs. And then
They can still
what,
make
lose 6
playoffs.
in a row?
They still can't.
Yeah, I have 4 in a row. But
Just don't
their game up
make the
in the wild
playoffs.
card.
Just stop. Just no.
Oh, they're
Throw
getting
it
in.
away. Go golf. Just give up.
close.
Just give up. You're not
They're
going to
good,
go
man.
anywhere. Hockey's right around the corner, though. First home
Preseason's
preseason
on
game
right
against
now.
the Flyers. Hell yeah. Let's go watch that. I'm sure it's more entertaining than Thursday Night Football, right?
No, with your research.
Red Sox lost 6-2 to the Orioles.
No.
Yeah.
They lost again.
Yep, lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles. Yeah. All right.
maybe
Well, I
that-
think that'll do it.
Kyle, got anything for the leftovers?
Oh, he said kickers. He wanted to talk more about kickers.
Yeah, I want kickers. First TikTok.
Kicker
Ryan's
talk.
first TikTok kickers. When's the deadline for that, Ryan? Because I feel like we're getting towards the end of the week here.
What are you talking about? We said 4 or 3 likes, not including us. And
Yeah.
Regan and I liked it. Those 5 likes.
There were
And I
6
liked
likes.
it.
I took a picture.
I liked it.
Okay.
What does it look like now?
Oh, just because
Yeah,
you
so if
unliked
you guys-
that? Cool.
I did.
If you guys want to go like our recap video, episode 39 on YouTube. So Ryan,
39?
Yeah, dude. We've come a long way.
How have we
No, I
not
think-
got better?
Whoa! Shots fired.
All right, myself.
I had
God,
it
we gotta
all,
get this
man.
up. I gotta go to bed.
Man, it's only 32 for you, so.
Did we stop recording?
That's like 30. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.